All right. Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon, and here we play Jank. And today we are playing some Pokemon TCG. The main reason for the channel here. Playing the Mega Evolution format still, but we did get a couple new cards. Being, let me jump in here. Being two decks that were released, being a Mega Gengar EX deck and a Mega Diancie EX deck, which is interesting, you know? So we've got some new stuff already in the format. Yeah. Let's see, Mega Diancie EX. This Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks. Lame ability. Double Sidekick, discard up to 2 energy cards from this Pokemon, and this attack does 120 for each discarded in this way. Kinda lame, not gonna lie. 240 max sort of thing. Yeah, not really loving that, but you do get Wondrous Patch, so that you can get Psychic Energy back from the discard, so that's pretty good. I haven't been through, which is really bad, because I need to make my Jank list soon. I haven't been through all of Phantasmal Flames yet, so yeah, bear with me. And then we've also got this Mega Gengar deck here. All my notifications go. Let's find out. That one did. That one did. Perfect. Shadowy Concealment. If one of your Darkness Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon EX, that player takes one fewer prize card. The effect doesn't stack. So, you know, that's fine. That's good. It's going to be good for any dark deck, really. Because most of the time you're going to be going up against other EXs. So, yeah. But we also got this Punk Helmet. If the dark Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and it's damaged from an attack, even if it's knocked out, place 4 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. So it's a mix between that Punch tool and Rocky Helmet. Because Rocky Helmet always triggers, the Punch doesn't. What was it called? Punch thing. I have it on a deck, like, currently. Opera Vengeful Punch. So Vengeful Punch only works if the Pokemon's knocked out, where Rocky Helmet works if no matter if you're knocked out or not, as long as you take damage, just like the new Dark tool here would as well. Punk Helmet. So that is some interesting stuff that comes in these decks. Other than that, once in your turn, you may use this ability. Search your deck for a basic dark energy and attach it to one of your bench Pokemon. Shuffle your deck. If you attached energy to a Pokemon in this way, place 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. Alright, that's also pretty nice. Some energy acceleration. Even though you gotta damage yourself, still pretty much worthwhile. I'm wondering how, like... Alright. I just gotta look, right? How Mega Gengar EX is going to interact with Monkey Dory EX. That's dark, right? Or is it psychic? I know the regular one is psychic, but I thought all 3 of those EXs were... Let me just... Monk. No, it's dark. And then its ability is if this Pokemon is knocked out by damage from one of your opponent's Pokemon, and if you have any Pecorant EX in play, your opponent takes 1 fewer prize. So you do need a Gengar and a Pecorant, but then Monkey Dory EX is 0 prizes. Continually 0 prizes, which is just kind of ridiculous. I guess the 3 energy, 190 during your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Dirty Headbutt. Like, then you just gotta move to another Monkey Dory, but, you know, like, or your Monkey Dory gets knocked down, then which, yeah, Night Stretcher it back and stuff. But that could be interesting. I don't think that's going to be necessarily good, but interesting. Let's see. I do want to get into games here, so let's just see. We got put 2 Pokemon in play, attach 1 tool, attach 2 dark energy. So we gotta go with our recent dark deck that we built, although I would make changes to it. Let's make those changes first, right? Shall we? First things first. Vengeful Punch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can easily become that punk helmet right there. I too. I don't care. And then second thing is the fact that Risky Ruins does not require the basic non-dark Pokemon come onto the field through your hand, so you can nest ball for Pokemon, which does change things. But Brock's scouting lets us grab 2 basic. Our basics, other than Tatsuguri, have 80 HP, meaning you can't buddy them. You gotta nest ball them. So is it better to have nest balls or Brock scouting or a mix of both? I could see a mix of both. I'm kind of leaning 1 nest ball, 3 Brock scouting, mostly for the Arven plays early on. But even then, that's not a lot, you know. But yeah, let's just do that real quick. Throwing a nest ball. Let's go with one of the silver bordered ones. Thank you. And yeah, I made the quick change there. It's not going to be a drastic change to the deck. It's not going to instantly become one of the best decks, especially in the standard format. I need to boot up Discord. That's what I need. That way you can challenge me to a game if you want. There's a section on the Discord where you can just let me know that you want to play me here on stream, and I will do my best to keep an eye on that. Viewer battle, there it is. Viewer battle request. Awesome. Everything coming through all right? Looks like it. Looks like it. All right. Do you want to go first? Yes. You will go first. Oh, thanks. All right. Tatsuguri and a Spirit Tomb. Tatsuguri can get us a decent supporter that we can use the following turn since we're going first. Okay, they're using that ace spec. I don't have an ace spec because that's not Pauper. And I'm playing a Pauper deck right now, so see how that goes. All right. Let's see, we got Latias EX. Okay, that's good. We can one-shot that, but it will probably run away from us, which is bad. So we're just going to attract customers here because that's all we can do, sadly. And we get nothing. Holy cow. That's not good. But next turn we can Arven, get that nest ball, and get that core fish ready to go, right? Also don't have an energy. Luckily it'll be a 1 energy attack that we need. So not too bad. Mega Absol EX. Alright. Looks like we're playing against that thing. And Mega King's Kong. Okay. One of the surprise decks at a recent tourney. Not too surprising to me, really, but just, you know, I guess. If we gotta play against this, we gotta play against it, you know? We do 3-shot these two, which is not good. We want to be 2-shotting them. But we're playing a Pauper deck, so that could be why. I just need to attach some dark energy to some Pokemon to finish those challenges. Hey, look, I just got a dark energy. Let's Arven. We're going to grab that nest ball that we can't find. Beautiful. That's what we want to see. I'll grab an Ultra Ball instead. This is terrible. This is just not going well for us. We're going to Ultra Ball, Lily's Determination, and Night Stretcher. Two things I don't really want to discard, but I need a Corphish out this turn. So we can Risky Ruins, lay down the Corphish, take some damage, play a Dark Energy on that Corphish, play a Punk Helmet on that Corphish, attract customers. I don't know why. Ooh. We're gonna go Rock Scouting? Question mark? An Air Balloon on the Tatsuguri. And end turn. We will wait till next turn or to retreat. I guess Risky Ruins does give these Monkey Dories some free damage to start flinging around. Draw 2 cards with her Mega Kangaskong. Lily's Determination. They get 8 cards from their deck. Nest Ball, that's going to grab them another Monkey's Dories, right? Yeah. Yep, that's kind of what we expect to see here. Not saying that's a bad move by them at all. Dang it, that was too good of a move. I guess I'll Lily's Determination turn, unless I can get Boss's Orders. Then I could target down this Latias, get 2 free prizes. That would be pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. Brain, okay. Or I could like boss up the Monkey Dory, KO it. They can't be moving damage counters around all the time, you know? The Darkness Energy. Oh, man. Just don't need that right now. Let's go ahead and hit attract customers. We're going to take a look. Hey, Boss's Orders. Like I mentioned, we're going to knock out the Latias ability. Just think that's the better move here. So bring up that Latias. Retreat this down to the bench. We're going to go ahead and throw this onto the Spirit Tomb, and we are going to take our first KO and 2 prizes. Heck yeah. 1 and 2. Another Crawdon. I don't need Crawdon though. Unless I top deck Risky Ruins. Then I could use the Crawdon. Interesting stuff, you know? The fact that they put the Darkness Energy on the Monkey Dory so they could throw damage at me rather than putting it on the Absol to get that thing ready, I find interesting. So Monkey Dory onto Crawdon. So if they do throw on 1 energy onto the Mega Absol, they will be able to KO this Crawdon, but the Mega Kangaskong does not have free retreat because Latias is in the discard. There's a Fez for them. They'll use the Fez. There's the energy. Do they have a switch? Do they have a switch? I guess no. Probably not. A penny. Oh man, they had a way to switch. Okay. I guess that's just the way it is. I'm gonna KO the Crawdon. You didn't even need to do that. Okay. Bravery Charm. Perfect. I already can't knock them out, you know? Alright. So I don't think the Punk Helmet triggers because damage was not done. But the Spirit Tomb, no, the Spirit Tomb also triggers about damage, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Okay, let's see what we get. Get another Crawdon. That's not what we needed. We will Super Rod back the Corphish Crawdon energy. Mostly we're looking for that core fish again. So that's a Lily's Determination, and we'll hit 6 cards. That's not good. That's not what I wanted, people. Well, thanks. Attract customers. Let's see what we get. I think I'm done with this, actually. I think I'm done with this match. I played a bad deck. That's what happened. I played a bad deck. I need to build a better deck, and then I'll have more fun, right? That's what we're after. So let's go ahead, build a new deck here live. Why the heck not? Oh, cool. Let's go ahead, get into some deck building. So glad once this move is over, and then I can return to my regular content where I'll be building a lot of decks and playing a lot and all that stuff. Let's go by expansion and click all. Is sorting broken? Sorting by expansions appears to be broken. Oh, okay. Okay. What am I to do? What am I to do? I do that so it's easier for me to pick out the newer cards, right? So, I guess I can't do that. Let's see. I know that might sound weird, but I have reason. Okay. Pulling up that list here. Wait. What the heck? Okay. Great. Let's just do. Card list. There we go. That's what I need. Right here. Okay. Okay. And if we pull up the Jank list, that will also be helpful. I know, it's so interesting looking at me looking at spreadsheets on a different screen, but bear with me. Here we go. So let's see. Okay. Okay. What is this? Right, okay, that could be fun. That could be an interesting build to do. Let's see if we got the card. There it is. Okay, so if your opponent has a stadium in play, discard it. If you do, your opponent can't play stadium cards from their hand during their next turn. That seems like a fun fun interaction. I'm not sure how to build a deck around it. You know, I've been wanting to build Klotzer for a while. Should we just do that? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think we want any of this. No, definitely not. Evolves from... okay. Got 70 and an 80. I think we're going to go 70. For Buddy Buddies. Look, it's a nice artwork. This one didn't have one. We're going to go. There we go. Let's just do that. Okay, so we're going to build up Klotzer here. We definitely want the surfing beach. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Then we want some energy retrievals. Energy retrieval. Where is energy retrieval? There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely want those. We want some Buddy Buddies. Buddy Buddies right there. Beautiful. What else do we want in this deck? Of course, Ultra Balls. We'll just throw the Ultra Balls in there. I forgot to get my mat down, so... those. Alright. Got all that. Oh, and of course, water energy. Standard amount of super rods and night stretchers. And that's not what I wanted to click. Boss, of course, we're going to play at least 2 here. I think 2 is going to be a good number. Something else that I was getting. What else do I want in here? Turn. The bend. Okay. Okay. Oh. Well, we're gonna need things. Do we go Professor or do we go Lily? And also, what ace spec? Check out ace specs. See if there's one that speaks to me, you know? Wheel of Hope is it? Maximum Belt's also interesting. That way you could reach 260, which is a really good number compared to 210, right? Time Catcher's a good one. Bramble Switch is interesting for sure. We'll keep those in mind as we continue to look at other things as well. Alright. What else do we need going on here, huh? Neck. Oh, today is a bad neck day. Actually, it was a bad ankle day this morning. And difficult to walk around on it. We did what we needed to. We do have Brave Bengal for an extra 30 to put us up to 240, which is not bad if we go the Maximum Belt route. I'm trying to think. We'll probably go Arvin. That's back up at the top. Arvin is good in just about everything. He is. There he is beautiful. Let's see, we could go TM Evo. Let's go Brave Bengal. We'll wait. Yes. Yes, I believe we want Brave Bengal. All energy. Yeah. I was thinking, well, if we did Power Glass, we could... That's what it's called, right? Yeah, Power Glass. If we did that, we'd be able to recover 1 water energy, right? After we attack. Dealing 210. But if we were knocked out, then that 1 was pointless. And I think we'd rather have the higher damage output. Right? 240 is good. But I totally forgot how to spell that kid's name. Kieran. There we go. I'm thinking about throwing in some Kieran. That over Black Belt because we also have that added benefit of that switch effect, right? So that should help us with that. Wow, with that, we're already at 53 out of 60 cards. That's crazy. We haven't even added anything else to this Klotzer line. So right now I'm thinking Tots, because why not? Tots is good. That does mean we gotta play Air Balloon, so that does mean that, well, we don't have to play Air Balloon, but that's what I'm choosing to play with Tots. Fez is always a good one. So Squawk, Mew's not bad. But we're not doing Nest Ball, so that would put less of a benefit with Fez. We could probably lower Ultra Ball by 1, lower Buddy by 1, and then do... There we go. Do Nest Ball. Rockabilly's pretty good. And then you gotta find a way to get it off the bench, so I don't think I actually want to play that. What else do we want to play? Shaman? Does anyone have a way to counteract Dragapult yet? Like, those damage counters, you know, that's what I'm mostly talking about. Oh, I had an idea for this. It was so stupid. I do have to build it. I have to. But this deck is really full. I don't even have Earthen Vessel in here. You definitely want Earthen. Just 2, maybe 3. But that means we gotta lower some other stuff here. Lower that. Right? Say no to Shaman because he's playing spread right now. If anything, it's Monkey Dory, and that's Monkey Dory and Dragapult. They're the biggest spreaders, and we don't have anything against them to play against them, you know? So let's just hit test deck. That is only 8 basics, which is kind of on the low end, but it's fine for the most part. You know, I just realized we don't have Professor's Research or Lily's Determination right now. Want to go first? Yeah. We are playing a stage 1 deck. Go first. We got Tots. Nest Ball. Well, Squawkabilly can definitely happen. Oh my gosh. It's a Dragapult. Look at that. Hey, and we get Buddy. What a save. What a save. Do we still play the Squawk? That's the current question. I don't have an answer. Really don't. Boxer, puncher. Let's just do that right now. Got Nest Ball. Let's use it. We don't have Squawk. Perfect. Or wait, no, we didn't add that to the deck. So that's correct. That is correct. Track customer. Arvin. Okay. Yeah, this isn't working. I need more time to cook up with this. I've been wanting to build Clauncher, but I'm just not 100% sold. So, Flotzer has a similar issue that Crawdon does, and that is stadium priority, right? And having stadium priority is difficult currently. And what I mean by that is being able to get a stadium out nice and early is difficult. So I just don't know if that will work. But for my silly idea, right? Now, you all know that we used to do like Fortress, Forge. Oh my gosh. There we go. Fortress is 2 R's. Fortress EX with Blood Moon or Saluna, right? Like that's been done. You'll also know, and this is the one I'm gonna do. Wait, Pine. Well, oh, that obvious. One retreat, 2. Yeah, so let's just. Where'd this one? I don't know. Confirm. You also might remember how they would do Fortress with Bramblin. And Bramblegas. Bramblegas being the attacker, right? Bramblin being the needed evolution. No. Let's just do 40. Right? So it's this idea that I want to try to take with Acerola's Mischief, right? That's the idea. Acerola's Mischief, we are going to try to loop as much as possible. Pad. There we go. We're going to try to loop Acerola's Mischief as much as possible in this deck, because we are going to, our goal is to pop 2 Fortress. I guess I only need 3. To power up some... No, I need 4. So, never mind. I definitely need 4. To power up a couple Bramblin / Bramblegas. That way, these guys can just do ridiculous amounts of damage, all on coin flips. But then Acerola's Mischief comes in and says, oh, you only have 2 or fewer prize cards remaining. So that Bramblegas can't take any damage. And that's the goal. That's the idea. So, to make that a reality, we have to try to make this work without any other supporters, because Acerola is the only supporter that we want to play, right? We can do 4 Buddy Buddies, and we can do Ultra Balls, and we can do all that, just trying to make ourselves as consistent as possible. Energy, we're going to shoot for 15, I think? Let's see, 1 gets us 5, right? Yeah, 1 gets us 5. So 15, I think, should do it. Honestly, we could probably cut that down to 13 and still be fine. So what will allow us to draw at all, right? And it doesn't seem like anything really. Support that has Team Rockets. Nope, we're trying to play Acerola. Lucky Helmet. If we were taking damage, then yes. Unfair Stamp, I will definitely do. Right? Use this card only if one of your... Maybe not. Okay, doesn't look like we're gonna have much draw, right? But we've got Pokegears, we've got Ultra Balls, Body by Poffins, Acerolas, we've got all that going on. What else can we do? We've only got 12 slots left over in this deck, so how do we make it function? There's possibly a tool that we can use. Let's just look at a tool in a stadium that we could use. So let's figure those out. Artisan could help us get out basics. Snowy Mountain. No, I was thinking that could be like extra damage or something. We could just do Brave Bengal for 30 more damage. Knocked out. Discard random card. No. Share. No. Read Baton. No. I just do Jamming Tower to try to jam up our opponent. That's an idea. You know what? I'm kind of digging it. I'm going to throw it in here just for now, unless we find something else. Throw in some patrol caps so they can't deck us out that way. Yeah, I think Neutralization Zone actually makes for the smartest stadium for us to use. Then, so we got, well, we're running Jamming Tower, then we don't want tools, right? And since we do want tools, we just don't know which tools. These would be fun. What if we ran Power Glass? So if we had discard any grass energy for Ultra Ball, then we could just get an extra one every turn. That's fun. That's spicy. I like that. Let's do that, right? We've got 6 slots left in this deck. And they are, so they can be a stadium. There could be a stadium that we could play that could help us. Field 10, that's gonna help. Force to Vitality can actually get us going faster. That's funny. That's funny. That's gonna be fun. Oh man. Each player's grass Pokemon can evolve into grass Pokemon during their turn. We can get that going, what? Turn 2 for us? Except during their first turn. Yeah. Yeah, turn 2. So if we are running slow, we can speed back up with that. So that's going to be good. So no more stadiums. Let's go items. What item should we play? Bug catching set, I think, makes sense. Right? Go my one there. Okay. -1 for Power Glass. There we go. New bomb. There we go. Let's test this out. I guess I also could have ran a Ditto, just to help us with mulligans a little bit, you know? Run us a Ditto or two. Just in case you start with your opening hand, you can use it and, you know? Now, how likely are we to actually get this functioning? Probably not very, but... Okay, we're not looking too bad right now. Starting off with Bramblin, so that's fine. We don't have a Acerola or a Pokemon in our hand, which is kind of too bad. That's going to be the difficult part about this deck, right? Is that sometimes you're just not going to get what you need when you need it. Let's see. Get Ultra Ball, okay. New Bug Catching set. We're going to grab a Pineco. And Bramblegas. Nope, we already got that in hand. We will do a Bramblin. We'll put those two out. Lay down an energy. An Ultra Ball for next turn. All we gotta do is 10 damage. See what happens, right? Sweet, they're not playing Iono or Judge. Getting some basics. Beautiful. Buddy, okay. That's not terrible yet. You need another Pineco out. Just do that one. Yep. Let's blow up Fortress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. No, that's gone. And from attack. This Mewtwo is a little concerning, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, thank you. Whew. One, just one. And it's grass energy. Okay. They put up the wrong Mewtwo. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Fight-Ops. Psychic energy. Fight-Ops again. Hey, we get Acerola's Mischief. Heck yeah. Here we go. Now we can pop off. This should be... we are going to grab another Fortress. We're going to play that down. We're going to pop this Fortress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. Put them all on that Bramblin. Play down that energy. Play down Acerola's Mischief, choosing the Bramblegas in the active. And here we go. All right, beautiful. All right, that's 4 times 80 for 320. Love it. Oh, right, dang. All right, so they survived with 10 HP. I forgot that they had the thing on. All right, not a boss's orders, not a Team Rocket's Giovanni, you know, so we're still looking good. Bramblegas just blocks that attack from happening. Awesome. Bug catching set. Come on, Bramblegas. Bramblegas it is. All right. I am shocked at how well this one's working. Now, no Acerola, so that's kind of too bad. But all we need is one coin flip, and we grab 2 prizes here. Oh my god. Thank you. Oh, jeez. Alright. Now, maybe we should play Professor's Research, right? Get a couple more, like, get some draw on. That way we can, like, get to the cards we need. When we can't play Acerolas, we can at least play Professor's Research sort of thing. I could see an argument for that. Team Rocket's Giovanni. Alright. They pull up Fidops. Urging up. They don't have a grass energy, so not gonna do anything. Perfect. Buddy Puffin, we don't need that. We don't need Forest of Vitality. Pal Pad in the Acerola, so next turn we're more likely to draw it, and we'll just get this knockout on Spidops. Two will do it, yeah. Alright. And now we're tied on prizes. I'm liking this. I think this is working out well. Now, of course, this is just against the bot. So, but it's really just for us to figure out how the deck's performing, right? And so I'm liking the way the deck is performing currently. So, let's see. Let's see. While I think Power Glass is a fun idea, I don't think it's too great. With that, and I think we do want Jamming Tower. That is actually going to affect our opponent way more. Okay. Got 4 slots left, and Professor's Research. 4 of. Now let's see if this will work out better. We're gonna go into a real match. We're going to set this as active and let's go. Opponent won the coin flip. It's deciding who goes first. Your opponent will go first. Okay. We got a Pineco here, but we don't have a Bramblin right, which is kind of too bad. Here's my buddy. Yep, they are going to set up like crazy here. We'll get to see what deck they're playing with these, most likely, so that'll be helpful. Right. Okay. Beautiful. Hang down low. Deal 10 damage. A rare candy. Okay. Goodbye, Fortress. Bramblin, 3 bug catching sets, and an Ultra Ball. Heck yeah. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get that. Why? Why? They just whiffed their rare candy, so they're like, I don't care anymore. I give up. Okay. Okay. You know what, that's what I forgot. I forgot to throw in a Ditto, right? To help us out here with the whole mulligan thing. Ditto. Let's just throw one in just to help us out. Just add a little bit, you know? We don't need too much help, just a little bit of help. And we'll go ahead and remove the bramble gas. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Go home and we're off to the races yet again. Let's see how this match plays out, right? Fishy 05, 01, 07. What is that? May 1st, 2007? You think that's their birthday? I don't know. I will go first. Hey, thank you. I do have stage 1s. So considerate. Wow, I'm glad we added that Ditto. Because, oh my gosh. Get onto the field, Ditto. There we go. We get 2 bug catching sets, so early on we can try to get, oh, never mind. We're going to grab 2 Pinecos, I believe. We want to make sure we get those ones down, right? Bug catching sets, let's go. Bramblin for both those, beautiful. Lay that down. Actually, transformative start. We're gonna have a Bramblin out already, right there. So yeah, we don't need to do that. An energy, and I'm gonna hit end turn. I think we're good for an end turn there. Find out what's going on. Secret box. That's a secret. A bad abaco. Bad abaco. Bad abaco. Abaco? I don't know. After this deck, one with us needs to make a Slow King deck with the Patch and Jets. Maybe someone should tell them what personally identifiable information is. Yeah. Kind of don't want that stuff there, but you know, it is what it is. Could be a kid. You never know. Let's go bug catching set. We get a grass energy. I shouldn't have grabbed that grass energy. Let's go Professor's Research. Okay, we get Bramble Gas, but we did not get Fortress. Luckily for us, they didn't get anything either. So that's good. And I gotta wait one more turn before I can attack. Great. I really don't want to discard 2 Pal Pads. That will be pretty horrible. Mega Signal. Mega Gengar, but they need a Ghastly for a Mega Gengar. Where's the Ghastly? You think they put the Mega Gengar on top? What does this do? I didn't know that. That changes everything. They gave you a way to put energy back in the deck. Oh, they did. They did. Academy at Night. Palpad. Palpad's a little bit more valuable right this second, I think. Oh my gosh, I need my fortresses. There we go. Ultra Ball. Discarding 1, 2. Oh my gosh. Grab Fortress. Done. Fortress play down. Exploding energy. I only have 5 energy in the deck. That's gonna be all the energy. I'm out of energy. That's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. This can do 240 max. Max. Bring Ace Roll of Mischief back. If we get 3 heads, we knock out this Okie Dokie. Dang it. All right. Okay. Doing the extra damage really doesn't affect me right now. If you're here, do you have reversals in there? No, I do not. That's a decent idea, though. What to remove, right? Another monkey door. Okay. Attack me. Got it. I'm gonna knock them out. I gotta go research because I need the fortress. Oh my gosh. Just give me the fortress already. Thank you. Here we go. I know I don't have the energy, but I need to be down on prizes. I know that sounds so wrong, but it makes sense in my brain. The brain. Okay, we don't have any Acerolas in the discard. No reason Pal Pad. We're gonna go ahead and knock out this Okie Dokie. They got only this energy left on the field, so I don't know what they're gonna do, but yeah. There we go. 2 prizes. Jamming Tower and Ultra Ball. Okay. They put up a regular old Monkey Dory. Super odd. Right. What? Weak to fighting. Okay. Really? Ghosts weak to fighting? I guess poison. I guess that's coming through as poison. Just barely taking the knockout there was quite the sight. Yeah. 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 Put the jamming tower back. And we're gonna play the Ace Roll as Mischief. And then attack. And that is our goal for the rest of the game. What? Oh my gosh. 4 tails. Ah, this is funny. It's funny and it hurts. Dang, that's right, dang. Jeez. Yeah, just giving them more fuel to throw on me. Two PAL pads left, and these 2 Pokey Gears. That's it. It's gonna be difficult to loop. They're gonna attack me, aren't they? No? No, they're not gonna attack me? Okay, cool, cool. I don't know. I don't know. No rods, no recyclers. I should play some recyclers. Just gotta find what to take out, you know? Do I play PAL pad this turn? I don't know. The 1 Acerola got put on the bottom. 1's in the discard, 1 in hand. That means in the next 4 cards, I have 1 Acerola. Which isn't great. Okay. Interesting. I mean, if I just hit 5 heads here, I win. Or, I don't win, but, like, I get a knockout, which is cool. So, play Acerola. Play Ultra Ball. Research, buddy. Shake up the deck. Grab something out of it, so I'm less likely to draw a Pokemon rather than Acerola, and play PAL pad to shuffle 2 Acerolas right back in. Now I've got 2 Pokegears and 4 Acerolas and 12 cards, so half the deck is something I need for next turn. Mega Gengar? Yes, that is Mega Gengar. Can't you see? He's so mega. There were a couple pre-built decks that was released that have Phantasmal Flame. Yes, correct. I wonder why this person went Okie Dogie and not Monkey Dory. Neat. Correct. Okay. They cannot hurt me. They're just setting themselves up to be knocked out. Great news for me. How many Marnie and Steven had decks before this set? Oh, like how Marnie and not how many. Okay. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Monkey EX preventing 1 prize and Gengar doing the other sounds exactly. Exactly. Alright. What do I get? Not what I wanted. So, right now, I just hope this gets KO. 3 times 8 to 40. That's not. Oh boy. We're living on a razor's edge here. But I am loving this. Oh my gosh, there's our last Ace Roller's Mischief. I thought we had one in deck. No, we didn't. We got one from the prizes. Heck yeah. Now they do have plenty of damage to throw at me, but if they are doing that whole thing with Monkey Dories, it's going to take them a while to do that. They can, however, get Mega Gengar out ready this turn. Out this turn is another difficulty that they have. So we'll see. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to play Acerola. Do I Pal Pad it back in? Do I Pal Pad? This is my last Pal Pad. But I feel like there's not many turns left. Cape is hiding. I didn't put Cape in here. Why? I don't know. Don't ask questions like that. Yes, I should have put Cape in here. You're right. Let's go. We Pal Pad back in. That way we have a better chance of hitting it. One. What? Okay. Whew. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's the card that I had instead of Hero's Cape. We have Neutralization Zone. Yes. Mine's an evil laugh. Oh my gosh, yes. I'm so happy. This has worked out so well. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, Luxurious Cape works as well. The only issue is that then if they knock out my first Bramlin with the Luxurious Cape, then I'm dead. I'm gone, you know? Like, so I give myself 2 Bramble Gas to actually play the game with, is the idea of the deck. Oh, okay. Energy Recycler. Definitely something we need to consider, so we can recover the energy that we have to discard early. I just don't know what to get rid of right now. Here we go. Throwing 2 energy recycler. Sophie. Okay. Sophie. You're okay, girl. You're okay. Just gotta find 2 cards I can remove. I'm not 100% sure what those cards should be. Like, if I remove energy, I feel like that puts me to 11, which is less secure to me than 13, which has me worried. Yes, Calico, you can hear Sophie, can't you? You heard her car drive down the road, and so she's barking at it without getting up. She can't put out too much effort. Right now I'm looking at 1 Professor's Research, 1 Ultra Ball. Maybe 1 energy would be okay, and like a gear. Then I have less opportunity to find my Acerola. Let's do 1 energy. Maybe 1 Pal Pad. You really need 4 of them? I mean, I had 4 because I was Professor Researching, but... How many Pokemon? We got 4 Pineco, 4 Bramlin, 1 Ditto, 3 Fortress, and 3 Brambleghast. playing 3/3 of the evolutions to try to make sure we're not hurt too badly by prizing. We're playing 4 of the basics to mitigate as much mulliganing as possible. Plus a ditto. So that's like we're playing, you know, an extra basic. We got back down to 60. Let's play again. Get rid of Ultra Ball because you have 4 bug catching. Yeah, but what if those 4 bug catching miss? You know? Varios in the Discord earlier today was very adamant about like the guarantee versus the possibility, you know? Ultra Ball guarantees me a Pokemon. Bug catching set, there's a possibility of it. We're starting off Pineco. Not a strong start. This is a terrible hand. This is a terrible hand. Straight up. Only 1 mulligan, and it's Charizard. Yay. Last game, he didn't find the fortress soon enough. She doesn't play grass decks, though. Well, you're fine. That's correct, Calico. Hello, Mr. Google user. The user of Googles. Grass energy. Done. What a big turn. At least I'll be able to like attack with Fortress, I guess. Doing 120, you know. Hey, Mezagoza, that could be huge. All I need to do is hit heads. That's all I need to do. That's all I ever need to do. Is hit. But do! Aw, look at that thing. It's so pathetic. Then retreat to Badu, aren't you? Aren't you? Because you looked up the tutorial on a YouTube and you don't actually know how to play. Then. Sorry, that may not be true. How's your shoulder doing today? Better than yesterday, but today my ankle has been throwing more of a fit. Also my neck. Like this morning was kind of difficult to walk around the house. It was hurting so bad. But then you take 1 hydrocodone and, you know, you start forgetting about your ankle. Start forgetting a lot of things. So, first Mezagoza, it's a fail. Got it. Oh, geez, the click goes through the microphone. I'm so sorry. I really need to put out my mats. Play mats that I have on my desk. Or at least I had them before. So. Always something with you there, yes. Call him the Tin Man. Okay. What is going right in your life? Playing Pokemon right now. That always makes me happy. Oh my gosh. I got nothing to do. I'm just gonna knock out this Charizard, I guess. Yeah, they took away the stadium. Dang them. Insane hand. I know, it's so powerful. It was so hard for me not to just wall myself. I was like, oh, I can play that. No. No, Landon. Don't play it. No responsibilities is pretty cool. If I had none. If only I had none. Today was appointments and stuff. Oh my gosh. Bug catching set. Gives me trash. I can play that down, I guess. And yeah, we'll just guard press. Huh? I'm gonna beat Charizard with Fortress EX in the funniest way. This is perfect. Takes 30 less damage. Okay. 99 problems and a neutralization zone is not one. Correct. And then Jamming Tower is going to come out, and then they're going to play down TM Evo and be like, finally I can evolve, and then nope. Rare Candy into Dusknor. Oh man, you going after my fortress, ain't ya? Ain't ya? I don't know. I don't know. Alright. This is a hand, I guess. I guess it got me through those next 3 cards a little bit faster. That's really all it did. Well, if I get a Professor's Research now, I won't feel as bad. Got that going. Yes. There's the TM Evo. Dang. They were 1 turn too early. Too soon with that. I was 1 turn too late with my Jamming Tower. 2 sides of the same coin. How have you gone so many turns and not found any gears or draw supporters? I only play 4 Professor's Research. Wait, did we lower that to 3? I only play 3 Professor's Research. That's funny. Yes, attack. A Charizard can one-shot me, can't they? I theoretically have 290 health, so like, can they? I don't know. Let's see, it does... What's the base? 180 plus 30 for each prize card I've taken. I'm about to take up to 5, so... Thought you had Lily too. Nope. A wizard never... A wizard arrives precisely when they're supposed to. Correct. Rare Candy? Charizard? Oh no. Oh no. They're Charizard. It's too powerful. Okay. How much damage are they going to do? Let's find out. 270. Oh man, they're gonna Curse Blast my fortress so they get this knockout? That's crazy. They're crazy. Thank you? If only I had a boss's orders, you know? Like a good boss and I could win. Cool. Funko up, yep. Bramblin'? Let's just burn rubber. Hey, look, a Bramblin', finally. Bug catching set. Fortress. And a Bramblin'. That's what I'll need. Energy recycler. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exploding energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you think? 2 on one, 3 on the other, or just all 5 on one? Just risk the whole thing right here, right now. 2, 3, 4, 5. Risk the whole thing right here, right now. Let's go for it. I did not split. Like catching set. I'll grab these 2 energy and I'll attach 1 to the active. And then I'll attack it and deal twice as much damage. Aha! Lot. Brandon Moore, remember me? I just joined. Hello there. How are you doing today? Hope you are doing well. I sort of remember you, I think. Brendan Moore. Sorry. Brandon. Brendan. Look at that. You were right. I should have split. I'm sorry. Bad Abaco. Bad Abaco. Calico. Yeah. 3-2. Yeah, you're all right. Okay. Geez, stop rubbing it in. The AZ Live. Yeah, not on Wednesdays. I'm not playing Vigima games on Wednesdays. Okay. So here's that. Now, I need Acerola, don't I? I need the new Acerola. And I need it basically every turn. So basically AZ, I'm going to be trying to go live Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. There will be some days where that just won't work because I'm only one person. Oh my gosh, what a top deck. And actually, I shouldn't use it this turn. I shouldn't use it this turn, can I? Like, they can't knock me out, right? 30 times 4, that's 120, that's 300, and I'm still alive. So I'm gonna wait and see what happens. That's gonna buy me one more turn, one more card draw. Yeah, basically I'm gonna play Legends AZ or ZA as until I beat it, sort of thing. Might do a few more streams then, but currently I'm planning Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday for Legends ZA. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Quick search. Wonder what they're gonna grab. Calico, I did hold on to it. You might be a little behind on screen. Because that decision was a while ago. So Monday, the day after, skip Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Got it. Yeah, basically every weekday except Wednesday, because Wednesday is my TCG stream. And then once I beat Legends, yay, I'll be playing the TCG a little bit more and mixing in some other games too. Whatever I want to play, really. Okay, so they decided to do 120 this turn. Got it. Eesh. Eesh. You're behind. Yes. I am. By one prize. Rose Cape on Klefki? I don't think they realized that Klefki only worked against basic. If you have not done Pokemon Violet, can you do Violet? Because I'm currently trying to finish the decks. I've played through all of Violet. I didn't stream it, but I played through it. Well, that's game. Good game, everyone. We certainly had some fun. But sadly, the Bramble Gas just couldn't. And I totally messed up by not doing 2-3. You all are right, okay? If I had 3, that would have been 2 more turns of attacks. That could have led somewhere, but it didn't. Wait, they don't have anything to attack with. I guess Pidgeot, I'll survive a Pidgeot. One more time. There's the grass energy we needed last turn instead of Ditto. Alright, I think I just piloted that incorrectly. I can still see removing a bug catching set for Professor's Research if I did in fact lower my Professor's Research. You know? Plane was missing a wing though. Yeah. But you know. We have autopilot, so it's fine. Free research and one of them was prized? Oh, maybe. Right now we're just like fine-tuning this deck as much as possible. I should totally take this to locals or something, you know? Can't be that expensive to build, right? Wait. Oh, I took away one PAL pad. Okay, I did have 4 reasons. Okay. Okay. Then that again, and I think we're good to go. Alright, so we got Brendan. I do not understand Pokemon cards, so I'm just watching. That's cool. The more the merrier. Bad Abaco. Pokemon cards is just the fluid dynamics, if you know a thing or two about that. Never learned fluid mechanics. Yes, I never did either. Sophie. I know. No one's paid yet, though. We mulligan. We're gonna mull again. Mull this over again. Clearly, we didn't do it right the first time. We get Ditto and a Brand. Okay, so we're gonna start with Ditto, obviously. That way we can get Pineco out of that Ditto. Yeah. Oh, it's my turn, is it? Look at that. Let's go ahead. Transformative start. Let's get a Pineco done right there. Take this energy, put it right down on that Bramble. Bug catching set, we're gonna wait till next turn. As long as they can't knock me out. If they crisp into energy, get vitality band, they have knockout on. Dang. Oh no, come on, come on. Catapult, really? Huh? For ball. What are they balling for, huh? Badoo. Gonna retreat into Badoo and then attack my Pineco? That way I can't use bug catching set. Darn you! What time do you start stream? Because I have school tomorrow. I start stream. Recently I've been doing it at 6 p.m. Pacific. So, hope that helps. But I might start, 5 p.m. Pacific. Well, no wait, not 6 p.m. Pacific. I'm sorry. It's 5 p.m. Pacific. And I might start 4:30, like 4:30 Pacific sometimes too. I know I need to be a bit more consistent than that, but that's all I need. Let's see what they do. Do they have rare candy? No, they don't. Cool. So you have 1.5 to 2 hours to do your homework. Yeah. Hopefully that gives you enough time, right? We're just kind of sitting here waiting. Let me take a quick nap, okay? Oh, it's my turn. You think they're gonna Dustclops my Pineco to knock it out this turn, and then I have to promote something else, and maybe I'll promote the Bramble Gas, and then they'll just retreat to Dragapult, or I'll promote the Pineco, and then they'll do something else, sort of thing. I don't know. Pineco, Badoo wouldn't be so bad if the people playing Badoo didn't take this freaking long on their turns. Yeah. Hey, look, they got Dragapult. Dang. What a boring match. I'm sorry. This match was just boring. Alright. Bad Abaco. I'm probably butchering. Brendan, do y'all remember the pre-evolution of Dual Blade because I forgot and I have it in Pokemon X. Oh my gosh. Honedge? Yeah, Honedge. Yeah. Do we even try anymore? No. There we go. All right, Bad Apico, go ahead. Send me a challenge. And you want to play Pauper or Standard? Play whatever deck. I'm playing Pauper. Well, if you're playing Pauper, I'm playing Pauper. Like, you know, so... Alright, I'm ready. I have 2 friends. Thanks, Pokemon, for letting me know. Just need 1 more sec. Sorry. Oh my gosh, come on. Hurry up. Jeez, we're all waiting. No, it's fine. Seriously. Take your time. Oh, wow. I almost have the master set? That's crazy. What am I missing? I'm missing whatever is after Acerola full art and between Buddy Buddy Poffin. What's your favorite Mega Evolution? Beyond Mega. Oh, and I don't have Reverse Hollow Risky Ruins. That's funny. Out of everything to not have, it's an uncommon Reverse Hollow. Here we go. Mega Yanma Mega was very good in Gen 4. Didn't it? Or am I just like remembering some old Is that all? Am I just remembering old fan art I saw? It might be. Okay, the internet's not pulling it up very quick, so I think I'm remembering some fan art I saw, and not, and not actually remembering a Mega Evolution. Okay, so if I was wrong about that, oh man, then who is it? I gotta find out. Oh, well, I don't want to see spoilers. Okay, I don't want to see too many spoilers for Legend ZA. So now I just need to remember. I do like Mega Kangaskhan. I do think it's cool that the little Kangaskhan jumps out of the pouch fine. Yeah, it must have been some fan art that I remember seeing that I was like, oh, that's cool. You know, a decade ago. Wait. When did XY come out? Yeah, the new Halucha is really cool. Don't have the stadium I need. Terrible. Guess I'll just nest ball out a Tots. And we will Lily's Determination. And I still didn't get the stadium I need. Enter. No, wait, I can attack. Boom. 10 damage, discard a card. Slow King. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. I did that on purpose. It was the perfect counterplay to the Cypher Maniacs that you played. Boom. Slowpoke into the active. Night Stretcher! Oh, jeez! What's up, Sophie? You wait there. Ah, jeez, wasn't that a fun game? Evolution of Furfish should hit Mega really bad. It did not get in chin. They didn't get like a Dynamax or anything. I would look up list of all megas, but like, no. Alright, I didn't realize we were pulling out our A game, so like, let me pull out a different deck. This one would be fun. There, challenge me again. And I'll probably still end up losing in the same amount of turns. You can say you just built this deck, but like Slow King has been tested for so long. In Pauper, at least. In Pauper. Yeah, check out this Dragapult deck I built. I just built it, you know? So like, I don't know if it's any good. I'm just giving you trouble. That's all. You just ate a whole pile of ketchup. Holy cow. And it never went into an E4 team. Man, it really should. I built it because I wanted to try Wonders Patch, but forgot to include it. Well, hopefully this game can last longer than the previous one. We'll see, though. Okay, at least we're getting, like, better cards, but, like, we need more than just this. This can only get us so far. Weepy. Buddy. Tots and Tinkatink. Let's go. End turn. I could have done that. but I don't wanna. Hilda. I can't believe Phantasmal Flames is coming out so soon. I think it's ridiculous. Like, it has not been very long for Mega Evolution to, like, stretch its legs, you know? Retreat. We're going to bring out Tots. Tots is going to attract some customers, hopefully. That's going to get us, hey, a Hilda. Look at that. We're going to play that Hilda. We're going to get that and that. Boom. We're going to play this down. Flip a coin. No, it only targets active. Dang it. Got that. And then we end our turn. You think Dragapult should get a Mega? There's a Yu-Gi-Oh joke in there somewhere, where you just get like a dragon catapult, like when Yu-Gi-Oh put his fusion monster on the back of a turtle to shoot it at a castle in the sky, because then the castle would fall and damage all the zombies, which is not how mechanically the game works. But it happened in the anime, so, you know, the better part of Yu-Gi-Oh! From what I hear, the manga, though, is the best. So. You don't know Yu-Gi-Oh? No worries. It's an old cartoon. Us old people watched because we were old. Let's Cloak first. See what we get. Tinkaton. Hey, that's pretty good actually. We can do that. Then we can Tots. See what we get. Nothing. Took away my air balloons. My air balloons. Gosh dang it. Full Metal Lab. I shouldn't have played that. Dang it. Oh well. You wanted to get cards, but your mom said you couldn't get it, so you walked out of the game store empty-handed. Your mom saved you. That's what they did. The Yu-Gi-Oh anime is fun. The Yu-Gi-Oh card game is such BS. 24/7 BS. Just all the BS you can imagine. Oh yeah, you got your cat. Congratulations. Please tell me it's not Kiram again. Please tell me it's not Kiram again. Is it Kiram? It's Kiram. Oh my gosh. Of course you would. Wait, you don't have to turn it deactive? Oh, that's such BS. Alright. What the heck? I thought it was like you hit the active, then you hit 2 bench, not like you can just hit bench. Metal energy. Alright. Let's see. We can attract customers here. We can grab Arvin, I guess. We can Arvin. An air balloon. And Sacred Ash. Sacred Ash. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Air Balloon. Buddy Buddy. Out. 2 Dreepy. Buddy Buddy out. 1 Tinkatink. Treat. Good. Tinkaton. There. And wind up swing. Lily's determination. Oh, sweet. So determined. What's your favorite anime? Mine is Demon Slayer. My favorite anime ever or like recently? Because those are two different things. Recently. So if you want. Recently. Let's see. I mean, there's always One Piece, which is really good. But I'm so far behind on that. It would be difficult for me to count that as a recent thing, you know? Wife and I watched Blue Box. That was really good. Thinking Dr. Stone's been really good. Favorite recently. You're on episode 370 of One Piece. I'm in the 500s. That's all I know. Oh my gosh. Seriously? Of course that's what it would be. Of course. Been wanting to watch Psalm 100 or whatever it's called. I have access to the manga, and so I think I'm just gonna settle on reading the manga. You prized 2 Slow King that game. Congratulations. Should have played Badu. Just Big Do the whole time. Big Do. That's the only Pauper deck worth anything. Big Do. Thumb 100 was meh? Trust me? Oh, that's too bad. Road Arc is really bad for my age. Oh. One second. What's so bad about that? I'm confused. They introduced like one of my favorite characters. Right. Okay. Did anyone else want to play a match? Or I've been live for like 2 hours, so like we can also call it here. Alright, I'm gonna hit play. Play this deck. It was Nami. And that one dude being a creep, yeah. Alright, here we go. Heads, of course. I said it would be tails. It was heads. Just as I planned. Okay. I don't know how old you are. So, okay. Pineco, go. Bramblin. Keep rambling. Alright. Yeah, see, I think this deck's just gotten like a heck of a lot worse now. Like, and when I say worse, I mean bad for the game. Like, this deck was never taken seriously. Almost never taken seriously. But you know, now it has a chance to be someone. Oh, Psyduck just freaking negates. Oh, wow. Thank you for throwing away Psyduck. This person clearly doesn't remember what Fortress does. They play down Psyduck, I would have been stuck. Buddy. Again. EX Pokemon. I'd say I got Bramble Gas? No, Bramblin. Okay. We'll play that down. We'll play that down. I feel like I don't want to play anything. So I got Fortress here. I could research and try to get a Fortress again. Alright, Brendan. We will see you tomorrow. Same Jank place, same Jank time. No, I'm gonna play it safer. I know it's lame to play it safe. I'm gonna do. Such a lame. Oh, I get. Why didn't I just evolve in case they Iono me? Then I'd have an EX out front. Difficult to deal with. Different play, still Jank. Oh, good, they didn't Iono me. Buddy. Killed. Okay. Oakley dokley. Okay. Here we go. All right. Now it's time. Do stuff. Right? There it goes. And let her rip. We get a Bramble Gas. Heck yeah. I'm aghast at that Bramble Gas. Then we can loading energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leaving me with 1 energy in the deck. Oh shoot. 2. Over here. How much energy did I prize? That's 8 energy. I prized 4? Wow. Ultra Ball. That one and that one. Done. Grab Bramble Gas. And exploding energy. For 1 energy. Perfect. Come on. Come on, we need 3 heads. 3 heads, baby. Oh my gosh, yes. Whew. There we go. Knockout. Oakley dokley. Sayonara. Grab my 2 prizes. Hey, you're still up by 2 prizes, you know? Like, you can win this. He said, jokingly. As long as they don't Iono me, right? Those 2 Acerola of Mischief in my hand are ridiculous. This is going to be so frustrating for them, and I'm just going to laugh. And I'm going to feel real bad about laughing up until I see that victory screen. Oh, no way. Is he going to prevent me from retreating? Oh, jeez. Oh, no, not that. Anything but that. Do I even need to worry about Enzorark attacking this turn? I mean, there's En's PP up, right? Alright. Yes, but no. No, but yes? Wow, 4 heads. Holy cow. It can attack, but can't KO. Ooh. And you put En's Rusharam in front of me? Why? But why? 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 But why? Are they just in a rush to deck themselves out before I win? Alright. I think, since we won and all, we can end this stream now. One day I'm going to do that live stream. I'm going to go live until I win. And then we'll see how long I go. But that's not going to be today. But one day. Thanks everyone for watching. I sure hope you enjoyed this. Tomorrow I will be playing Pokemon Legends ZA, continuing my playthrough of that. Same Jank time, same Jank place, being around 5 p.m. Pacific. Maybe a little bit earlier than that. We'll just have to wait and see. Tomorrow is my last big day move. Big move day. That's what I meant to say. My last big move day. So, yeah. We'll see. Hopefully, I'll still be able to make it here. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. And of course, until next time, keep playing Jank.